Hey everyone, and welcome back to the sports section. I want to talk about the hottest topic in world football today. No, I'm not going to talk about Lionel Messi's debut in Miami and his crazy freaky goal in the 94th minute, but I want to talk about l'enfant terrible, Kylian Mbappé. What is happening with Kylian Mbappé? What is happening with PSG? Why does PSG want to sell Kylian Mbappé this summer? Well, it's pretty simple, let's be honest. There is also a Chelsea aspect to this video, which I'm going to cover right now, so we're getting this out of the way. There are some rumors that Chelsea might be interested in putting in a bid for Kylian Mbappé since he is now put up for sale, because if he's not sold this summer, he is allowed to leave for free next summer. So Chelsea are exploring the possibility to putting an offer of around 100 million euros. Of course, that would mean that the whole transfer budget for this summer is done, fini, over, because his salary will not be cheap either. Which also means that probably we would be selling players like Kukurea, maybe even Conor Gallagher, maybe some other players as well to free up some of that budget to pay for someone like Kylian Mbappé. And let's be honest, if we can, it's totally worth it, right? The amount of sponsorship money that will flow in the club, the amount of eyes that will just be on Chelsea and on Kylian Mbappé, whether he stays a year or two, doesn't matter, is totally worth that money. Now, some of you might say, yeah, but look at what's happening now with PSG. You don't want such a player at your club. First of all, what is happening with PSG, in my opinion, is an isolated event. It is between Kylian Mbappé and the PSG ownership, which has been known for some weird tactics, right? Have been known for this under the table type of, I wouldn't say payments, but agreements with UEFA, with TV rights, stuff like that. Thiago Silva, Thomas Tuchel, right? Ex PSG players didn't really speak so highly of that club. So, if we're being honest, I think that if Mbappe leaves PSG and goes to, I don't know, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, doesn't matter, the story will be different. And, anyways, we all know if we're getting him this summer, that's a big if, by the way, we know that he will leave to Real Madrid because it is his dream. We know Real Madrid want him. We know he wants Real Madrid, which is also one of the reasons why this whole fiasco occurred. Because apparently PSG is convinced that Mbappe has already agreed to leave PSG for free when his contract expires next summer. Now, for those that didn't know, Mbappe signed a 2-year contract last summer that included a 12-month extension clause for the 2024-2025 season. However, only Mbappe can trigger that extension, not PSG, and the deadline for doing so is July 31st, so pretty soon. And last month, Mbappe informed the club that he did not intend to activate this extension, but has publicly reaffirmed that he still intends to stay with them for the 2023-2024 season. But of course, a club like PSG do not want a player like Mbappe to leave the club for free. They bought him for, I don't know, what was it, 160, 180 million or something like that. His salary probably cost them double that. So, I mean, they're not the club that want to let such a player leave for free. Financially, for them, could be extreme trouble, not just for financial fair play, but for future investment in players. For, I don't know, maybe they will be forced to sell players, fire staff, who knows. So there are a couple of options here. Either sell him this summer, but now that every club around the world knows that, well, actually we don't have to pay what PSG wants because they are forced to sell him right now if they want to get some money. So we don't have to give them 150 or whatever they want. We can give them a bit less and then discuss with the player how much he wants for the salary. So that's one option. Second option is every club is like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. Let some other club deal with that. And everybody thinks the same thing. Real Madrid are probably like, we're going to get this player for free next summer. So nobody touches Kylian Mbappe this summer. PSG are left with their super expensive player because his contract is very, very lucrative. And since they are like a married couple fighting, he's probably going to be left on the bench, not going to play. PSG are going to be angry. He is probably saying like, okay, je m'en fous, whatever, I'm getting paid. And let's be honest, even though there is the Euro 2024 next summer, he's automatically selected because, well, of the talent that he is. Now, there is, of course, some risk to it from his standpoint, which is maybe sponsorship deals. Some brands would maybe not like his behavior or something like that. But let's be honest, the moment he joins a club like Real Madrid, the money starts to flow yet again. The other small risk is violent PSG fans that might go after him. That's a risk to consider. But all in all, it's a very, very tricky situation. The club made it extremely clear right now that, well, he's not leaving for free next season, so you either sign the new contract or you leave this summer for, I don't know, X amount of money. The other side, the player side, is like, look, I'm willing to play for you for another season, but I will be leaving for free the next summer. It's very, very interesting what is about to happen. And look, Real Madrid could say and be like, okay, we want him this summer, but they already spent so much money bringing in Jude Bellingham. So I don't know if they got the money to buy Kylian Mbappé this summer. So it really leaves just a select amount of clubs that can afford a player like him. Of course, there is Saudi clubs because they are just printing oil money these days, so it doesn't matter. But I don't really think that Kylian Mbappé wants to go to play in Saudi Arabia right now. And let's be honest, I mean, Benfica made it extremely clear that, well, the Saudi league is nothing like a top 5 league in Europe. So it's going to be very interesting. I give it a 10% chance that he joins Chelsea, even though we can't offer him a Champions League season. But we are giving him a season in the Premier League with a coach that he knows, with a team and players that he knows as well, Thiago Silva and Kunku. I mean, it could be very interesting if Chelsea gets him. 10% chance of this happening is not a lot, but it's still 10%. What do you think will happen this summer between PSG, Kylian Mbappé, and other clubs? Let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.